Pre-final A for 60 Mini here this morning. A glorious morning as Matheus Oruela, the Colombian, starts on pole position. Jacopo Martinez alongside Skulinov and Jimmy Helias, Davide Bottaro, Tiziano Monza, Costoya and Alfie Slater. Travis Teoh, what a story. The Malaysian is alongside Kiki Yosadon on the fifth row of the grid. Another driver on debut in WSK after racing in Malaysia and across Asia in the last few seasons. Starts out of grid 9. He's rarely been outside the top 10. Travis Teoh for AV Racing, 623, the Paralin, is alongside Kiki Yosaron for team driver. Pre-final A, round 2 of the WSK Supermasters Series. The skies look threatening, but that's just an optical illusion, let's just say. It's not nearly that dark, but it is a spectacular sight here in the south of Italy. I said no chance of rain this morning. That's a better view. That's a more realistic view. The track is dry. We're ready to race. Pre-final A here this morning. And Matheus Oruela from pole position, the Colombian, leads them away. Jedesam Skulinov, the CRG, immediately into second place. Tries to take the lead, thinks better of it. Matheus Oruela, the Colombian-American, in position 1 from pole position, has been determined this week as Jedesam Skulinov pushes the South American down into turn 6, gets on the brakes just in time to turn in, being hounded by the CRG. Looking for Davide Bottaro, also Jimmy Helias. There's the tourniquet going through in position 5. Jimmy Duperry en France en 5e place. 5th place at the moment for the Vortex-powered tourniquet. The boy from Paris in France sits on the back of the leaders. They come across the line to complete lap 1 of 10. The pre-final here this morning. Oruela has led from pole position, but look at the pressure from Skulinov. That is Bottaro in P3. Christian back to 4, thinks about making a move, does Costoya, and then Jimmy right there as well. Tiziano Monza, Jacopo Martinez, Travis into 8th. The Malaysian on debut as they race through turn 6. We saw Skulinov get sideways there as Martinez in the background runs off the road, and Costoya makes the move to go through into 3rd place. Second lap of the race, that is Jimmy Helias, the tourniquet. He's gone up a place as Tiziano Monza drags himself into this battle as well. The Singaporean Swiss driver in the Sauber Kart Republic, looking to take an outright victory here at La Conca this afternoon, has rarely been outside the top 5 all week. As Matheus Oruela in form, the South American who now lives in Florida, USA. Over here in the south of Italy leads the Russian, who looks over his right shoulder back to Costoya in 3rd place. Skulinov, the CRG, the new signing for 2021 for the legendary Italian team. The black and orange colours, which date back some 3 decades now. Skulinov loses some time for Matheus Oruela down through the chicane. The barrier, as you see, has been removed. The order at the bottom of your screen, the top 17 to go through. Matheus Oruela in position 1 and pulls away from Skulinov. They race down the straight. Top speed just over 104, 105 k's an hour. Not so quick that time from Oruela, just 99 k's an hour in a straight line. And that's why Skulinov goes down the inside. Up on 2 wheels does the CRG go. And Jedesam from Russia takes the Colombian for position 1 of the pre-final. Oruela, now unnerved by that attack, runs off the road ever so slightly in turn 6. Down the back straight, can he respond? He's been so determined this week. Head down behind the steering wheel. We'll check the top speeds down the straight next time. Down through the chicane. Jedesam Skulinov. I'd suggest to you there's a tooth difference in the gearing because he closes up on the exit as Bottaro and Costoya go side by side in the background. Now gets the tow from Skulinov. Costoya, Bottaro, there's Tiziano Monza in the background. 103 k's an hour to both Skulinov and Oruela that time down the straight. This race is on to decide pole position for the final later this afternoon. Enzo Tavanishkul, the boy from Bangkok, Thailand, has raced up into 9th place. behind the Kiddix Driver Academy. Entrant from the Netherlands, Dean Hugendorn, as Jimmy Helias goes backwards. He's now fallen to 7th place. Skulinoff, and watch Orwella closes up, gets the run, gets the drive out of the chicane into the hairpin. Skulinoff puts the CRG in the middle of the circuit. Bottaro, Costoya in the background, although not in that order because, again, the Spaniard has gone by. Christian in 3rd place, and as Bottaro, Tiziano in the Sauber. P5, Martinez, Jimmy Helias, Dean Hugendorn, Enzo Tavadishko, Jindrik Peschel, Kiki back to 11th place. Look at Orwella. Gets the drive out of the slower corners. Watch through turn 6. This is where Skulinoff went up onto 2 wheels yesterday. Not once, but 3 times throughout the heats. Spectacular, almost up and over. It was like watching motorcycle racing for various drivers who were shocked at the level of grip, which we know La Conca produces year after year. Again, gets the drive into the hairpin. Skulinoff will be vulnerable in the dying stages of the race. That's where Matthias is lining him up. Both powered by TM engines. There's Tavanishkel with the fastest lap last time round. Enzo with a 51.660, lapping as fast as the leaders. In 9th place is the boy from Bangkok, Thailand, for team driver Orwella, glued to the back of the CRG. Identical lines from the CRG and the Paralin in positions 1 and 2. Costoya in 3rd place from Davide Bottaro. Tiziano Monza, Dean Hugendorn, Jimmy Helias, Martinez, Enzo and Jindrik Peschel. The final qualifying position at the moment is Pietro Baguti, who's behind his countryman Alfio Slater, or Alfie Slater I should say. The English driver Alfie, the younger brother of the reigning world champion Freddie Slater. And then the second English driver, Pietro Baguti. I'll clarify that, the 50% English driver, Pietro Baguti. Half English, half Italian. He's in 17th at the moment. That's where he needs to finish just to qualify. He's ahead of Pancotti, Martiniello, Vibriantis, Sebastian Lettimaki, Fabio Reale, and Jensen Burnett from Toronto in Canada. Needs to move up 6 places to make it through to the final. Orwella looks over his shoulder. Costoya is coming. Here's an opportunity. Does not take it. Costoya last time round was exactly 1 second further back. You look, the Spaniard is a lot closer to Matthias this time. Down to 0.7 of a second between the 2 Spanish-speaking drivers. Orwella from Colombia now goes down the inside into turn 3. Nice pass by Matthias Orwella. Skulinoff looks over his shoulder. The Spanish-speaking drivers surround the Russian. Orwella from Colombia in P1. Costoya from Sepulveda in Spain in P3. Almost went second then. And then the top Italian, Davide Bottaro, in 4th place. Matthias Orwella is pulling away already in just that half lap. Skulinoff will need to close the door. Costoya does not think twice. Slides down the inside. The Paralins go 1-2. We watch them come down the straight. Matthias Orwella in P1. There's Costoya in 2nd. Again, Orwella only 99 kilometres an hour. And the drivers behind him, 102, 103. But this is where he's quick. He's definitely got an extra tooth on the back sprocket of the 520 Paralin. Gets the drive out of the corners. Not so quick in a straight line. He's lacking 3 kilometres an hour to his challengers. Costoya, Skulinoff, and Davide Bottaro. But he makes it up in the infield. He pulls away down through the chicane. That's a critical corner. The checkered flag finally comes out. Costoya has taken the victory from Orwella in Mini Pre-Final A here this morning. Costoya has taken the victory from Oduwela and Skulinoff. Monza in P4, the Asian drivers 4 and 5, because Enzo has come storming through to finish in 5th place. Bottaro, Jacopo Martinez, Jindrik Peschel into 8th place from Jimmy Helias in 9 and Dean Hugendorn in 10. Christian Costoya with the fastest lap of the race took Matthias Oduwela just a few metres from the checkered flag of 51.659 for Costoya. Remember, he qualified position 122 at the WSK Champions Cup in Adria 3 weeks ago. Came storming through to finish in 4th. He will start the final from the front row of the grid later this afternoon. We'll take a very short break. We'll be back with our final pre-final of the morning for 60 Mini, live from La Conca. Muro Lecese, the WSK Super Master Series 2021.